welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos with commentaries and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much. So guys, lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where this pan color man is actually out on rage to share what he was actually thought about black people. And growing up, he found out that this was just all a fallacy. He was all just out calling his own out and trying to tell them to do better, and I was just able to put up some of those stitches. I'm just going to roll it. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
No justice. No justice. Mr. Blake, thank you for having me, sir. It's an honor. Growing up in the mountains of North Carolina, I was taught racism. From as young as I can remember, I was told black people are violent. Black people are lazy. Black people are not as smart as white people. I remember my dad told me that black people are too lazy to work, and so they depend on welfare to live, and they sell drugs. 10 minutes after my dad said that to me, a man knocked on the door. I let him in. He handed my dad some money. My dad weighed out some marijuana and a few pills and handed it to that gentleman. And then we went to the store to buy some groceries. We didn't buy groceries with the money that man just handed my father. It was little yellow, blue, and green food coupons. So my dad is trying to teach me that black people are drug dealers on welfare, while my dad was selling drugs out the living room, living on welfare. You see, he would tell me, son, I work very hard. I don't make enough money to provide for you kids, so that's why I sell these drugs. I just love you so much. And these food stamps, well, I pay my taxes, so I earn them. You see, the indoctrination begins at a very young age. We are taught without even knowing it, there are two Americas. Despite marijuana use with the black community and the white community at the same rate, the black community is arrested and convicted at a rate 3 times higher than white America. There are black Americans in prison right now serving 30 and 40-year sentences for marijuana, while corporations are becoming multi-billion-dollar businesses selling marijuana. There are two Americas. If a man broke in my house right now and I shot that man in the back, albeit in my own house, I could not claim self-defense because I shot him in the back. But a police officer can shoot Jacob Blake in the back 7 times and still be at work. If that's okay with you, we are on different moral platforms. We are on different ethical existences if that's okay with you. There's two Americas. The America I grew up in says if you comply, everything will be okay. Well, for white America, that's true. But black America faces a very different reality. The use of force and the threat of the use of force is actually 4 times higher for police-initiated interactions. The America I grew up in will say, if you stop talking about racism, it'll go away. Well, for white America, that's true. Because as a white American, I don't have to think about my race. I'm not judged by my skin color as soon as a potential employer meets me. As soon as a loan officer meets me. As someone that's coming to appraise my home for sale, don't judge me by my skin color. As a white American, I can completely forget about my race and even racism, so long as nobody talks about it. So then in my world, it won't exist. Well, I've decided enough of that. I'm here to call white America to task. I'm here to tell white America it's time to stand the hell up. Beside our fellow human beings, beside our fellow citizens, And it's time for white America to be part of the solution. I was raised by racists. I was taught how to be racist. So you can quit telling me that racism doesn't exist. You're a damn liar. I was raised in the belly of the beast. I was raised by racists, and now they hate me. I call that a glow up. I'm not here to speak for Black America, over Black America, at Black America. I'm here to speak to and at white America, and I'm screaming, wake the hell up. White supremacy is woven into the very fabric of this country. White supremacy bleeds from every pore of this country. In schools, we have standardized testing, but we don't have standardized resources. We don't have standardized opportunities. In hospitals, a black woman is more likely to die during childbirth at a rate 3 times higher than that of a white woman. In neighborhoods, power plants and dumps are more likely to be put up by a predominantly black neighborhood than a predominantly white neighborhood. At home, 22% of Black America lives in poverty, whereas only 9% of white America lives in poverty. White America loves black music, black trends, black culture, but kills black people at a rate 2.87 times higher than that of white people by the police. All of these things will not change unless we tear down, I'm going to say that again, unless we tear down the system of white supremacy that has built them into existence. We cannot fix the current system, for it is not broken. This system is working exactly as it was intended. Passing laws will not change it. You cannot legislate morality. Black America has screamed tirelessly for decades about these injustices, while white America has turned a blind eye and a deaf ear. Well, I'm here to say no more. Change is coming. Revolution is coming. It's time to open your eyes, white America. White people make up nearly 60% of the American population, and the overwhelming majority of them refuse to even admit that racism exists. They think that there's a conspiracy against them by the government with zero evidence, but ignore the obvious systemic racism and oppression against Black America that's well documented. Well, I've made it my life's mission to call white America to task. Mr. Blake, Miss Austin, to all the families of victims of police brutality in this country, to all of those of you who wake up every day and deal with the system of white supremacy built to marginalize you, I say to you this one thing: I will stand with you. I will march with you. I will protest with you. I will fight with you. I will use my privilege and my platform to demand that white America stop ignoring this humanitarian crisis happening right here in America. So, white America, this is your choice. Either be part of the solution, or by God, you are the problem. No justice, no peace. Thank you.
Like, seriously, lovelies, the truth is that even up till this moment, a lot of pan-colored people still believe on what they've been taught growing up, of what their ancestors, their parents, and all of that have been told about Black people. That is why even in today, Black people are still facing whatsoever they are facing. Even if in today's society, Black people are still being discriminated, all because of what they've been fed in when they are growing up. You know, I could actually remember, a video that I still share, which actually devastated me, of a young 18-year-old who decided to go for a normal, shopping and all of that. She got whatsoever she wanted to get from this beauty store that is actually, run by a pan-colored person. And she was actually stopped, searched, and she was accused of stealing, and she never stole nothing.
she had to go ahead to put off whatsoever she had in her bag. They searched, and the pink color woman that actually forcefully accused her, she was like, oh, okay, since you didn't take nothing, then you can go. Like, it's the audacity. If not because of what they have been fed about black people, if not because of what they've been told about black people, she, couldn't have gone that far to embarrass a growing up teenager. Like, sometimes I keep asking myself, if she actually experienced something like this in such age, that means, oh my God, she'll keep on asking herself questions. Is it because I'm a black person? What is it like? I just felt for her because she was all broken, and the way at which if you hear her voice coming from, a teenage girl, she was alive asking questions. Why was I? Was it because I'm a black person? Like, I can't even stop thinking about how she feel and the questions she have to ask herself in that age. Like, seriously, these folks have actually done more harm than good to so many people that looks like me, all because of what they have been fed growing up. And the good thing is that if you can see people like this that sometimes often stand up to all of their shenanigans, I think the world might actually be a better place. But the thing is that majority of them, actually like the way at which the system is run. Majority of them like the injustice that has been run in the system. Majority of them don't even want the system to change. They want to still be like, they want to still enjoy the privilege of being, of the higher, or I call it an upper class. Like, seriously, this is why it's as if the people that is out, talking about the anti-racist people, is as if they are of minor, like they are of small percentage compared to a lot of voices. And that is to tell you that they actually enjoy all of the benefit. Like, if it was to be for some people, the kind of videos I stage on, so many platform and all of that, if it was to be for some people, a lot of them don't even want slavery to end. The way I see, the way they just, a lot of them don't want it. They just want it to continue. Do you believe that even up to this year, there is actually, a video that went up where these two adults, they are a couple. They decided that they are going to go to some, home and adopt some black children, and they eventually turned these children to slaves. Like, in this 2024, to tell you that most of them still don't even want slavery to end. If in 2024 someone can comfortably go to these places, adopt children, like more than 2 to 3 children, and not only adopting them, they decided that they were going to, is it imprison them or a house arrest in some kind of underground? They put them there, and they made them to work in their farms with a, civilian with, like, seriously, when I saw that video, I think I posted it here, I reacted on it. I was like, so in 2024, there is some people that still do something like this. The worst of it all is they are teenagers. The worst of it all is that they actually went to these places to adopt without a proper background checkup in 2024. Seriously. That's why sometimes I was like, did you know that some people still don't want, like, some people still want this slavery of a thing to just keep on going? Seriously, lovelies. So when I saw this video, I was like, of course, this is what they growing up. You see your parents teaching you about, like, misinformation. That is why they don't want to actually teach all of these histories in school, because they don't want, the students to actually know the truth. They don't want them to know the real history. Then giving rooms for their parents to mislead them with a lot of false information about people that looks like me. Seriously, lovelies. I don't understand what this life is actually, turning into. Like, if people like this can come out, speak to their people and try to like make everyone understand that we are actually equal in the eyes of God. This thing has been abolished, it has been abolished. And everyone should actually have an equal right. You shouldn't treat some people in a manner of, respect and all of that. And some people, treat them like people that is not that is not important. Just look at Sonia Mercy. Seriously. Anyway, lovelies, when I saw this video, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put it up here for us to actually, see what is going on. If you have watched up to this extent, please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here to open our eyes, educational purposes, and informative plan. So guys, leave your thoughts and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.
Leave me your own thought in the comment section. Subscribe if you've not done that already. Like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.